And we're live. Live from New York. It's Qigong. Night Live. Come on in, come on in. Welcome to Qigong Live. Feel free to say hi in the chat. Hi in the chat. A terrible dad joke. Welcome to our weekly Tuesday live stream. Here every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon New York. Come on in, come on in. Feel free to drop your requests. Maureen Lynn, neck and shoulder pain. Can do. Happy to. Feel free to say hi in the chat and let me know what you like, guys. Hi in the chat. Forgot to book this ahead of time again, so that always winds up with way fewer people jumping in. That's all right. I'm just going to finish my coffee while people keep coming in. How are you guys doing? What's new in your world? It's turning to fall yet where you live? Hello, welcome new people. Come on in. Let me know if you have any requests today. We got one request for neck and shoulder pain. So we'll do some upper body stuff. Morning, Christy. Good to see you. Oh, let me get my headphones. I know some of you Qigongers probably hate these things. The Bluetooth disrupts your chi field in your brain or something, I'm sure, but the music just makes my flow feel so much better. So feel free to throw music on your end. You don't need Bluetooth headphones. I just put them in so that the music plays directly into my head so that YouTube isn't telling me I'm breaking copyright laws or something. All right. Well, it looks like the chat disconnected. Wonder why. So maybe I can't see what you guys are saying anymore, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing and hear what I'm saying. We're just going to get started. Last swig of coffee. Feet under the shoulders, hands up. Let's start with a nice little twist. So I don't know the name for this one technically, but I call it the deer turns its antlers. There's some styles of deer Qigong where you have your hands up like this to be antlers. So makes enough sense to me. So what we're doing is looking for a twist, especially in the upper back and spine. So those arms, as they turn, you want to build a little momentum so that the arms are kind of pulling you into the twist gently. You notice I'm picking up my back heel. It's like I'm putting out a cigarette on the floor with my ball of my foot. Take the palms face down, a little lower near the hips. We're going to widen this stance a little bit. Sink a little deeper into it. And we're going to look for the stretch now more around the waist and the lower back. focus a lot on the spine and tension within the spine and neck in Qigong. Spine has a whole lot of joints, so lots of places for that stiffness to build up. The spine is also a place where a lot of energy moves, obviously nerve current through the spinal cord, so it's important in Qigong that we keep the spine nice and open. All right, let's plant the feet. Point your toes straight ahead. Feet about shoulder width. We're knocking across the door of life. The door of life is your low back. Up and knock there. And some deep breaths. Bring it up to your chest. Stimulate those lung points just below your collarbone. Find some deep breaths, breathing in and out the nose. Now let's come over the shoulder, slap between the neck and shoulder on the trapezius, right in the center at the top of that muscle. We have a point on the gallbladder channel called the shoulder well. It helps to drain stagnant qi from the head. It's a good one to clear brain fog or headaches. Again, find some deep nasal breaths. Bring it back down to the chest. Lower abdomen. And relax. Shake it out a bit. Give your legs a shake. All right, so we had a request for shoulders, neck and shoulders. So we'll do a nice one for the shoulders here. You're going to step back with your right foot in a staggered stance. You're not stepping back on a tightrope on a line. Stepping back about shoulder width, just a little longer. Okay, so this one we're going to have, if the right foot steps back, the right hand is going to be on the hip. We're going to lean forward, bend that front knee a bit, and you're going to shake out the left arm. Let's try to really relax the left shoulder here. And we're going to bring it to the inside of the knee, lift ourselves back up, pick up the shoulder, pull it up, back, and down. Then we're going to lean back forward again, come around the knee, pick it up, lift the shoulder up, back, down, lean forward, come around the knee, coming up, roll the shoulder. So there's two things happening here. One, we're circling the waist, or three things really. Circling the waist. Two, the shoulder, as we come up, is going to roll down your back, pulling down, really activating the shoulder. As you get around the bottom, you're going to totally relax your shoulder, all the muscles around the shoulder. Come up, engage the shoulder, pull it up, back, down. You come down, totally relax the shoulder, let it hang on the connective tissues. And then the third thing happening is in the knee. So as we come up, we straighten the front leg. As we come down, we bend. Straight knee, bend knee. Not sure why I can't see your, seems like a lot of things I can't see updating on this, the chat and stuff. So hope this class is going as well for you as it is for me. Okay, come back to the top. Let's switch sides. Send your left foot back. Nice staggered stance like a bow and arrow stance. Left hand on the hip. You're going to lean forward, shake out the right arm. This is where part of the flow where we want to loosen up the shoulder. Then we come to the inside of the knee and activate the shoulder, pulling it up, back, down the back. Coming down, relax the shoulder, let it hang on the ligaments. Coming up, roll the shoulder up, down, back, and down. So from the waist, there's a circle. And the shoulder, we circle. And the legs, we shift forwards and backwards. We can even add our breath. This one can be nice and relaxing. You're inhaling as we go up. Exhaling as we go down. Good, bring it back up, step it up, shake it out. Very nice. Okay, let's find a little stretch back there. Bring your palms together behind your back. Fingers pointed down. If you're tight, that's going to be lower. If you need more stretch, you're going to come up higher. But either way, we're going to roll the shoulders down the back, tuck the chin, and lift the crown. So the neck kind of wants to wind up here. We're going to keep lengthening the back of the neck. And we're going to do this as we circle ahead. So we keep reaching through the crown as we lean to one side. And start to move the head in a big, slow circle. Being particularly careful as we go over the back of the motion. So as you go over the back, don't just let your head fall. But keep reaching through the crown. Find a nice, long, strong neck. And this we can breathe with. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. And go the other way. Nice deep breaths. Link the breath with it. Keep reaching through the crown, pulling the shoulders down and back. As though the ears and the shoulders are trying to get away from each other. We'll come over to one side. Find the stretch on one side of the neck. Tilt your head back, point the chin towards the sky a bit. Then we're going to circle the chin in the air there like we were tracing a quarter. Or whatever kind of coin you have in your country. Go the other direction with the circle. Go to the other side, find the stretch. Teeth together, circle the chin. Go the other direction. Now we're going to drop the chin to the chest, keep the palms together behind the back like so. Chin drops down, tailbone drops and tucks, Chest sinks back. Keep tucking that chin down. And we're going to find just a few deep breaths here into the upper back. See if we can stretch the area between the shoulder blades. Your inhale into that area is going to help that stretch. Then we'll release. Shake it out. Very good. Give your shoulders a roll. Good. All right, here's another fun one. This one's just called loosening. So, actually, let's do two. So we'll start with this one. These exercises are going to look kind of similar. So this one, most of you are going to be more familiar with. So we'll start with this one. This one is just called chi scattering or counter swing. So we're just dropping the arms. The hands come up to shoulder height, and then you drop one hand behind the back and one hand in front of you. Shake from the back. And we find a little bounce in the knees here, going up and down, and we're turning from our waist. And so the arms can mostly relax, especially the shoulders. Movement can be generated by the legs and core. Try to relax through your shoulders. Take some deep breaths. Take some quick breaths on this one. This one doubles as a purging exercise to scatter stagnant chi. So we'll add a breath here. That's quick. We inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And let those exhales out the mouth. Because the breath is quick, don't feel like it has to be a big breath. It's a nice one to loosen up the waist and shoulders. To clear any stagnant energy in the chest, especially. Yeah, slow it down. Very nice. We're going to find very similar exercise called loosening. So this one's a little funny. So let me see, what's the best way to teach? I haven't actually taught this one before. I've just been practicing it. So I guess the best way to think about it is first to find the lower body. So you're going to place your hands on your hips. We're going to shift to one side and turn to the other. Then come to the center. Shift to one side while your weight goes in one foot, but your hips turn to the other side. So center, shift and turn. Center, shift and turn. Center, shift and turn. And so it's a little bounce. So sort of go down and up, down and up. And up. Down through the center, up as we reach the side. Down through the center, up as we reach the side. The hips turning. So the side we turn to, instead of turning towards the side we're shifting to, we turn away from it. So turn away from the direction we're shifting. Okay, so the movement of the arms, it's kind of similar, but a little kind of loosey-goosey. That's why it's called loosening, I guess. So what we're going to do is lift the elbows up to about shoulder height, and then we drop the elbows. And then swing. One hand behind the back, one hand in front. They kind of lightly will touch the body up by the chest and the low back or hips. But this is unlike the knocking exercise where we're really trying to firmly percuss anything. And they're just kind of loosely coming against the body. Nothing really needs to happen. So we bring the elbows up, drop the elbows down, one hand behind, one hand in front. Elbows up, elbows down, and then it's sort of, the elbows almost stop. and the arm swings from the elbow. Arm swings from the elbow. Like so. So elbows up, elbows down, and the forearm swings from the elbow joint. From the elbow joint, elbow lifts, elbow drops, forearm swings from the elbow joint. And then we add that weight shift. So we're going to shift to the side of the hand coming in front of the body. Hand that comes in front of the body. We shift to that side and we turn towards the side of the hand going behind the body. Shift to the side of the front hand, turn to the side of the back hand. Shift to the side of the front hand, turn to the side of the back hand. And in real time, it starts to look like this. So it's very loose. Elbows come up and then drop. And so most Qigong exercises, we're trying to stop our shoulders from coming up, but this one we actually are going to lift the shoulders. You kind of wind up looking like a, I don't know what this is, one of those dance moves for people who are doing this. But it comes out, the shoulders really pull up to the ears, and then the elbows drop and the shoulders drop, and everything loosens. And so we're kind of finding a play between the tightness that we don't want really in Qigong and the looseness that we do want. It's like contrast of the tightness. Intentionally tightening this up is part of what helps us to discover that looseness. So once you kind of get it, it's very fun. That might not totally make sense the first time, so don't worry. I have a lot to track here. This one, the breath doesn't really have to match it. You just breathe to your nose naturally. We'll do this for a little while. Let's keep going for a minute or so. Loosening up the body, especially neck and shoulders, but also a little bit around the waist and whatnot. One of those exercises, somebody asks you what Qigong is, you could show them this one if your goal is for them to never ever do Qigong. Kind of a weird looking one, eh? Turn to jelly. That's a few more. Part of our goal is to really exhaust these muscles up here so that at the very least they relax just from being tired. Okay, slow it down. Very nice. Shake it out. I'll take the palms over the low back. You're going to pull the elbows and shoulders back. And again, the head can sometimes want to do this here. So we're going to tuck that chin and lift the crown. Drop the tailbone a bit. We're going to find a nice stretch between the neck and shoulder here. So keeping a long crown, take your head over to one side. Keep your teeth touching together here as we start to slowly nod the head. So this one, just like we're saying yes over the shoulder, inhale back, exhale forward. Look for that stretch going down side of the neck into the trapezius and whatnot there. Go to the other side. The head slowly. We're keeping the teeth together here. That's to pull the jaw further away from the shoulder. Good. Release that. Shake it out. We'll do one more stretch for up top here. This one will also go down the arms. This one's called the owl turns its head. So we're going to start with holding a chi ball. Chi ball at the lower abdomen. And our wings are going to open up, our owl's wings. Palms are going to turn outwards, thumbs wind up pointing behind you. Fingers are gently pulling down as far as they can. Maybe you're tight, so you're here, but if you can, pull it down. Then we're going to lift our chest, lengthen through the top of the head, and start to turn the chin over one shoulder. We're looking to pull a stretch from the thumb up the bicep, front of the shoulder, into the neck and jaw. And we relax back to the center, find our chi ball. Open the wings up again, thumbs point back, fingers pull down, chest lifts, crown lifts. Turn your head over the other shoulder, chin over the other shoulder. Let's do that with some breaths. Here, exhale, center. And inhale, open the wings as we turn the head. Exhale through the center. Inhale, owl turns its head. Some nice, deep, slow breaths. Inhale, open. Exhale, center. Let's hold on one side. Hold the stretch. Think of your thumb and your chin like they're spiraling and gently reaching away from each other. Back to the center. And other side. Hold for a few breaths. To the center. Shake it out. Very good, very good. All right. All right, let's just find a little forward fold stretch, feet about under the hips. Slide your way down gradually into a stretch, just making sure we don't totally ignore the lower body today. Slide down, stretch. Let's find a few deep breaths down here. Keep your back a little flatter if you have trouble with your lower back discs. Relax and breathe. Soft knees, roll up. Shake it out. Take your hands on the hips. Let's just open up a little more down in that lower area, waist, hips. Give your hips a big circle. Go the other way. to the center. Let's begin to shake. The bouncing come from your legs and feet. Let your upper body relax, your head, your face, your neck. The head should be nodding on this. So if your head's staying still and just your body's shaking, you're doing it wrong. You want your head to relax and shake, unless that's giving you a headache or something. Shoulders also can relax. Your shoulders drop and bounce away from the ears. Elbows and wrists relax, bouncing and shaking. They're not stationary. Let the yow relax. The yow is your low back and waist region. So it's basically everything but your front abdominal muscles, which is your side and your low back. Let that release. Feel like your pelvis is getting heavy and pulling on the yow. Pulling the yow away from the rib cage. Find some deep breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Keep going, keep shaking. So this is generally where I switch to more ambient music. Here's where this class shifts from that dynamic physical stuff to more relaxed energy and breath-based flow practice. So we're just going to start with a simple motion we call Tai Chi opening. Inhale up and exhale down. Let the rest of your body move with it. We stand a little taller. Inhale. Exhale, we sink a little lower. Inhale a little taller. Exhale, sink a little lower. Balancing the upwards and downwards movement of chi through the body. Turning to a place of harmony. Harmony between the different movements of chi, mind, and emotion. Returning to a place of balance. You're going to find a movement to clear the head. Reach your right hand forward, palm face up. Reach your left hand back, also palm face up. Looking like this. Palms are open to the sky. And we bend the back elbow. We push by the ear. We glide over the forearm and over the palm of the front hand. The front hand, as we do this, is pulling back by the ribs. Circles open to the sky. Coming behind us, turn the front palm to the sky as well. Then push by the ear, over the front arm, over the hand. As we're pushing over, the other hand's pulling back by the ribs. Drop back, open. Turn both palms to the sky. Bend the back elbow, push by the ear. As we're gliding over, we're not reaching for that hand's coming to us at the same time. Circle open, palms to the sky. As the back hand's pushing forward, the front hand's pulling back. Back to the ribs, circle open. So it's not just a push, it's a push-pull. This comes from Tai Chi. So the martial art application of this is that someone is holding your wrist out front here, and instead of just pulling the wrist away, you're pulling them in, and you're striking them. And so that's their punishment for trying to grab your wrist. As we do this in Qigong, we think of this a little more metaphorically towards opening ourselves towards the sky, opening the mind to become light, clear, and open like a blue sky. So we'll do that with our breath. Nice inhale, open to the sky, clear the mind. Exhale, as though we're pushing away any stuck energy from the head, like we're clearing clouds from the head. Opening up to a clear blue sky, and then pushing away dark gray clouds. Inhale, open, clear blue sky. Exhale, push the dark gray clouds out of the head. Slow breaths all through the nose. If you have a hard time with visualizing, you can just feel the movement and breath. You don't have to imagine anything. Back to the center, drop it down. Pause, seal your body. Take a nice deep breath. This next one, we're going to step back with the left foot to a nice grounded, staggered stance. Looks like this. We're going to bring the hands face up by the chest. I'm going to reach the hands forward, turn the thumbs down and the palms out, and then open up, just like we were swimming with a breaststroke. Come in, circle by the ribs, reach forward, turn the thumbs down, palms out, and open. This one's called parting the clouds. So we're going to do it with a little shift. So we're going to shift forward as the hands come forward, and then shift back as the hands open. Shift forward, exhale, and shift back, inhale. Exhale forward, inhale back. You notice what's not happening that everybody just tends to do unless they're told otherwise, is I'm not leaning forward and overreaching with the hands. As I go back, I'm not leaning and falling back. My spine is just staying totally upright the whole time. So we tend to get in this habit that we think the bigger the movement is, the better, the more effective it'll be. It's just not the case in Qigong. Subtlety is the name of the game in Qigong. So it's just a very small weight shift. My knees aren't going way over my toes. I'm not leaning and overreaching. It's just a small motion. Small motion. Combined with the arms. Deep, slow breath. Just want to open the heart, clear the heart. You can imagine you're reaching and piercing through the clouds and parting the clouds. So you reveal a clear blue sky and a golden sun. You're breathing that sunlight into the heart. Clear the clouds away. Clear what's blocking or stagnating the heart. Allow in the golden light. Let's switch sides. One foot comes up, other foot back. We shift forward, pierce. Shift back, open. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Slow, deep breaths, parting the clouds, breathing in golden sunlight into the heart. Clear and light in the heart. Find a nice slow breath through your nose and match the motion to that slow breath. Step it up. Bring it down. We'll just find a very simple motion here. Palms turn face up. We draw up to the heart. Palms turn face down over the heart. We press down to the lower abdomen. Palms face up under the lower dantian. Lift up to middle dantian, the heart. Hands come over the heart and press down. Under the dantian and lift up. We're going to do your breathing with this. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhale again, we stand a little tall. And exhale, sink. This one to calm the heart. Stress, anxiety, impatience, anger. It's like we're bringing mist up from a lake in the lower abdomen. That mist forms clouds. I guess now it's good clouds. The clouds are cooling the fire of the heart. So I think like clouds form and make a little rain that cools and calms the heart. We always want a nice balance in the heart. We want joy. We want love. We want openness. We want concern for others. We also want calm and stability. We don't want to devolve into becoming manic or excess joy, as they say in Chinese medicine. So we want that fire in the heart to be like a steady candle flame, burning bright but not overly flickering in the wind. We bring up the water energy from the lower regions to calm the fire. One more time. Drop the hands all the way down and float up to shoulder height. Bend your elbows, hands come in by the forehead. And you're going to use your hands to guide your attention through the head, neck, chest and shoulders, solar plexus, abdomen and waist, hips, pelvis, legs, knees, lower legs, feet, all the way into the earth, like you're growing your attention as roots into the earth. Float the hands up. Bend the elbows. Guide the attention through the head, a little quicker this time, neck, chest, solar plexus, belly, pelvis, legs, feet, earth. I'll do a little quicker with our breath. Inhale up. Exhale, scan through the body. Nothing needs to be done here except the movement of your attention. You don't have to tell the body to relax. You don't have to tell stagnant chi to clear. It's just moving the attention through the body in this sinking manner will create all the results we need on its own. Naturally relaxing the body, naturally clearing stagnation, naturally sinking the chi. Inhaling up, exhaling down. I'm going to step it in. Take your time. Hands fold over the lower abdomen. Relax into bamboo in the wind. Close the lips, breathe through the nose. Now letting the breath be natural. Not telling it how to breathe, how slow or how deep. Let the breath be natural. Let the body relax. And out of that relaxation, we let the rocking and swaying emerge naturally. Just relax your body. I think of this last posture as making space for the chi to reorganize itself. Qigong isn't just about having more chi or less chi, or higher quality chi or lower quality chi, but it's about that chi, that life energy, moving evenly through the body, moving to where it needs to go, preventing it from overly collecting in one spot and not being enough in another. So in this last one, we let the intelligence of the body reorganize itself. We just get out of the way like the tree yielding to the wind. Allow the energy to circulate and find its balance within us. Just a couple more breaths. Slowly step it out. Circle the belly here. And a few deep breaths. Deep and slow, now directing the breath to the abdominal area. The hands, the breath, the attention, guiding the chi to this region. To move through the internal organs. Healing to those organs, bring power to our digestion. Center below the navel. Take a deep breath in. And release with a big sigh. Very nice. Feel free to stretch it out. Good, good. Give it a shake. Very nice. Give your low back a little rub. Use the back of the hands. Let's just give the body a tap. Go up and down on the sternum. Somebody got me stoked on doing this at the end of classes. I think it was Austin. Go down one arm, inside going down, outside going up. Come to the other side, down the inside, up the outside. Back to the low back tap there, up and down. And slap down the back of the legs. Slapping up the inside. Down the back. Up the inside, knock over the hip crease. Take a deep breath, come up, make fists onto tiptoes, and a big side drop. Very nice. Okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed class. I have some kind of glitch on my end. I can't see how many people are watching or any of your comments, so sorry about that. But it was very nice to Qigong with you all, if you guys can actually see this. Very nice to hang out. Any news? don't have any news for you guys today. I do have some cool new stuff coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that. If you'd like to donate for these classes, it's not obligatory, but it'll help me out and make it worth my while if you want to keep me doing them. You can donate on Venmo to Nick Loffree. It's just my name with a dash in the middle, Nick Loffree. Or you can donate on PayPal. Actually, I'll leave the PayPal out. You can donate on Venmo if you like, Nick Loffree. Okay. I don't know if I can even type that in the chat right now. See if anybody sees that. Literally can't see anything you guys are saying. But I hope you enjoyed. If you want to catch the replays of these, because they don't really live on my YouTube for very long, you can catch the replays over on patreon.com/Nick Loffree. Thanks for joining. I'll see you soon.